Our guest this morning is David Payne, owner of Wholesome Raw Pet Food in Wingham. Hi, David. How are you today?
Doing very good. Thanks for having me on, JC.
Thanks for coming in to chat about the new business, which you guys are, about 2 months in now?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, we're really new to the area and to the scene out in Wingham.
Mm-hmm. And you specialize, obviously, the name of the business is Wholesome Raw Pet Food. So it's food that's raw food and good for pets, especially dogs. I'm a dog owner myself. I do have a couple cats, but we've got 2 golden retrievers at home. And one thing that I learned about our older dog is that if you're not feeding them the right food, they can get ailments. Ours got ear infections because of grain in foods, and we had to switch foods, and all of a sudden we saw huge improvements in the health and just like the mindset of the dog. And you know all about that running the pet food business. Tell us about the food that you offer and what makes raw pet food a great choice.
Yeah, that's exactly it. This first started from my own experience with our own dog, and we found that we made the switch, and the health benefits immediately took over. You'll notice a shinier coat right away. You'll notice more energy, more full of life. Your dog will also stop itching. They'll drink less, and that'll take away their big gut because they're drinking less water. So you'll see the benefits within 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And again, that shiny coat's a huge one. But overall, a dog is what they eat, and that good holistic food that takes them back to their wild diet really does make all the difference. And it's also a peace of mind for the owner, knowing exactly what's in their raw food instead of a kibble that is dried and processed with lots of additives. You know exactly what they're eating, so if they don't react well to a certain protein, you can switch it, and you really know what it was that the dog didn't react well to. Mm-hmm. And that goes vice versa also for the cats there as well. We have some great cat owners who love to feed raw, and the cats absolutely love it even more.
What would you say is the top seller at your store for dogs? What's the one of the biggest, tastiest products? One of the happiest reviewed products by the dog customers.
Yeah, our big seller would be our Omega Mix. It's a blend of pork, beef, duck, and salmon. It's really, really popular for owners because it means that the owner doesn't have to switch the protein every 6 months like we recommend. Mm-hmm. This blend is 70% muscle meat, 15% organ, and 15% bone. And that bone really cleans out the digestive system for the dog. The organ meat includes organs like the heart, the kidneys, the lungs, the liver, and the big one's the tripe. That tripe is absolute gold for the animals. That's the stomach lining of whichever protein, whichever animal it is. And that is what provides a lot of the nutrients that your dog needs every day, mm-hmm. Which will give them lots of energy and will really help with their overall vitality. And to give you another answer here, we also do one ingredient treats. And the big one is our beef trachea. That is the windpipe of the beef. We sell them whole, so it's probably about a foot long windpipe. And we always suggest to owners to cut them up into smaller pieces and give that to your dog as a nice rich treat, and the dogs absolutely love it.
Okay, interesting. I know that my dog, the older one, Paisley, she loves like the frozen raw bones, like the hollowed out bones. Do you guys carry those?
Yes, we have marrow bones, mm-hmm. and yeah, as you already know, they love also not only the marrow inside, but also the act of trying to dig out that marrow.
Yes.
And it's a great mental stimulator for the dog. It's also a great time consumer. Mm-hmm. So if you're gone to work and you throw in a bone into their wherever they stay, they're going to work at it all day.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to come when you get home, they're going to be nice and tired. They're going to be ready for bed again, and it's really a great way to keep your dog active, not only physically but also mentally.
To give folks an example, the other day I do a lot of audio recording at home, and I had a lot of scripts to record, and I had 2 dogs that love to fight. I gave them each a bone, and they were quiet for 2 hours. It was perfect. So you'll buy yourself some bliss and buy your dog a treat at the same time. Anything else we should know about the business, David, about Wholesome Raw Pet Food in Wingham?
We pride ourselves on making sure that we can give your dog a really great life, and that it keeps them happy and healthy, but also that they get all the nutrient needs that they really do need to survive and live a good life.
Mm-hmm. And it's amazing when you, and I've seen it, and you've seen it too as dog owners, when you change that diet of your dog. We thought ours around the age of 8, we were going to lose her because she was super lethargic. She wasn't moving around. She had horrible ear infections. Changing the diet, changing up the protein, everything switched, and now she's 12 and still going strong. So it can be something as simple as that. And I imagine, too, of course, you encourage pet owners, bring the dogs in, bring the cats into the store so you guys can see them and meet them and help make sure that they're all set up properly.
Yes, exactly. With the treats, there's no one better than your dog or your cat to come in and tell us exactly what they like. And we make sure that we are pet-friendly in the store, and then all dogs and cats are welcome.
How do we find you online? What's the best place to find out more information about Wholesome Raw Pet Food?
Yeah, you can search us up at wholesomeraw.com. We have all of our products there on the website. You can order on the website for pickup, and we will have everything ready for you in store. Or if it's your first time, you can feel free to come in and talk with us first and kind of get to know what all the products that we sell. And then you can also, if you search us up, we have a phone number there. During store hours, you can give us a call. Feel free to talk to any one of us. And those are probably the 2 best ways to find us.
And, of course, we're going to post links as well to Wholesome Raw Pet Food on our website at shorelineclassicsfm.com, as well as a copy of this interview for anyone that's looking to make sure that their pet is getting the best food possible. David Payne, owner of Wholesome Raw Pet Food in Wingham, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me, JC.